Well, hello, League of Legends Nation. Thank you so much for subscribing, for sharing, for posting, for liking. Thank you so much for contributing to creating a better atmosphere for the gameplay. Like I've said before, it is you that are creating an atmosphere that will help promote and evolve this game into a better product. Today I want to talk about AFK because it really is a cancer to the gameplay for those of us who are committed to enjoying the game when we do play. AFK stands for away from keyboard. Is basically being MIA, missing in action, and not present during the match. The most blatant offenses, obviously, are when somebody like rage quits or when somebody disconnects and doesn't come back. Now, here's the thing about this, folks. Even if it's unintentional, like let's say your Wi-Fi signal is a little bit unstable and you disconnect a lot, or let's say your computer, it just doesn't run it very well and you disconnect a lot and you're AFK a lot. Here's the problem with that. Even though it's not intentional for you to AFK, because you choose to play a game that requires these things, it makes you accountable. Okay, so one, just make sure you have your equipment in order. Make sure your signal and your PC are capable of running this fluidly, so that way you're not compromising the team. I know it seems unfair, but it's even more unfair to your teammates who constantly got to deal with losses because you're choosing to run a program in a game that your system or your Wi-Fi signal cannot run. Unintentional or not, you're causing a lot of people grief when you do this. And as far as rage quitting, quit it, bruh. Really, if you can't play with a semblance of maturity and stay in the game and finish out a game, then don't play it. If it's that big of a problem, don't play it. The game's probably not for you. That's just the way it goes. However, there's another side to this coin, and that's all the bashing and abuse that some newer or less committed players get because they're a little tentative or hesitant with their engagement. I've seen a lot of people get bashed and belittled and abused to no end, and people are like, report this dude for AFK, simply because they're spending a lot of time back by their turret rather than out engaging. And here's the thing, folks, not everybody's played this all their life. Not everybody's is confident with their champs and their gameplay. So rather than abuse them and report them and try and get them banned, we should be building them up. We should be helping increase their confidence. We should help them understand their characters. And at the end of the day, look, I would rather, because I'm a support main, the last thing I want is my ADC going out and dying every single time within 30 seconds. I would rather them stay back by the turret and not feed the enemy, because whether it's intentional or not, if we make them feel forced to go out and engage and they don't understand what they're doing, they're going to repeatedly die. And as a support main, if my ADC is going out there repeatedly dying, not only are they feeding the enemy gold, they're feeding them experience, they're giving them lane leverage, but then it's leaving me as a support versus an ADC in support. I'm 1v2 against people who are fed the entire time. So let's just stop it. Help your team get better, right? Don't bring them down. Help them get better so that way they can have the confidence and the champ competence to go out and engage more proactively. Another thing, I've had people be really toxic, and I'll confront them about it, and then they'll just go on and on and on, and there will be a back and forth. And at a certain point, people are like, I'm going to report you as AFK. I'm like, me? I'm doing my job down here in the lane. Oh, you're talking all the time. Well, one, I'm still doing my job. I'm present in my lane. I'm protecting my objectives, and I'm pushing objectives. That's not AFK. It's not AFK to chat with your team. That's communication. That's necessary. Communication is key to team success in a lot of cases. So just quit it. That's not AFK. AFK is literally being away from the game, not being present. When you're camped at respawn, when you're hiding in the jungle doing nothing, that stuff's AFK. So let's understand what AFK is. To understand that when people are newer, let's be patient with them. And rather than bring them down, let's build them up. So rather than being hesitant and tentative, that they can get out and engage with confidence. Thank you very much, and have a great day.